Good morning to you on this Friday, December the 3rd. We're getting ready for Virginia this morning. I'm Jessica Noll. We thank you so much for joining us live right here on CBS 6. Delighted to have award-winning business strategist Corey Mosley join us this morning. It's awesome to see you, Corey. I don't think we've been together since that illustrious Halloween show.
I'm going to tell you, I was starting to take it personally. I'm like, what did I do? I was going to send you that note, right? Did I do something? You know, sometimes you have to send that to people. Did I do something to make Jess run away from me?
Was it something I said?
Yes, exactly. I'm like, we were getting along so well. Not that I haven't had a great time with Mr. B and Bill Bevins and Andreas, but great to be back in the studio with you also. And happy Friday to everyone watching us from home or at work, or of course, streaming us live on WTVR.com. I'm excited to hear, I'm excited to be here today, Jess.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back with you. It was not anything you said. I think we're both movers and shakers, and then our schedule was this, and our schedule was that. And this, you know, Wednesday
was, I heard.
Yeah.
I heard it was National Pie Day.
Uh-huh.
Now, but here's a more fun fact for you. Did you know that it's National Apple Pie Day today? Now, are you a plain pie? I have to say, I have to admit, I'm not an apple pie person, but are you a plain pie or are you a la mode? I think I know this answer, actually. I don't even know, and the viewers probably know this answer too. But
you have a 50-50 shot. What do you think?
I think you definitely want the a la mode.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. As they say, a la mode. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, a la mode. It's got to be, and it's got to be that perfect balance. You know where the pie's just warm enough that when you set the scoop on there, it starts to like soften and melt, but yet it's still frozen in the middle of the scoop.
It's like that tipping point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
now,
it.
I feel the same way about, like, I'm more of a molten lava cake or a brownie with the a la mode kind of deal.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of the apple pie.
That's good. Well, that's good, because then when we're, you know, having a meal together, they won't run out of apple pie because you got the last slice, and I won't intrude on the molten lava cake.
Tag team back again, as they say, right?
Yeah. Only if we dance like that.
So what do we got today? What do we got in today's preview?
It's Friday. We've got magic. You know, we enjoy sharing those fun moments and adventures that you're having with friends and family in our daily Everywhere You Are segment. We're going to open up the inbox and feature some of the things that you've shared with us. We love seeing yours. You can send them to us on our Facebook or Instagram pages, or email them virginiathismorning@WTVR.com. I have a bonus one included today that was shot just yesterday afternoon. So we'll have that today around 9:20. So
I've got a surprise too. I've got a surprise too. If you didn't know, it's the season of giving, and you have the chance to help a great cause. Gary Weiner from Saxon Shoes is here today to tell us all about the 2021 Shoes for the Needy campaign.
It's an excellent program. We're excited to have Gary back with us here in studio, so we'll learn more about that this morning. And health advocate and popular food blogger Erika Schlicke, ready to walk us through the steps to create a flavorful, ooh, this sounds perfect for the weekend.
Tequila.
Yeah, tequila lime marinated shrimp skewers.
You had me at tequila.
Okay. That was early on in the recipe, so you're on board. That's coming up on our live show later today. Virginia This Morning officially gets underway after we check in with CBS 6 meteorologist Tom Patton. Tom, I heard so many incredible things. Uh-oh, where's Tom? There he is. Wait, he doesn't have his jacket on, but I heard so much love about yesterday's cover-up.
Was it really, I mean, so much, or like someone said they liked it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, was it like...
So much so that they said they liked it, which was more than I heard the day before. So to me, that means like a lot.
Well, thank you very much. And I really appreciate it. That is something I may actually wear another time beside Thursday. Of course, not on the show, but you know.
Okay,
that's a nice around the house, or you know, out and about. Well, maybe not out and about. I'll have to weigh that one a little bit. And you guys were talking about Apple Pie Day, Corey. Is that correct?
Yes, Apple Pie Day. Are you? What are you? A la mode, or are you plain Jane?
I think I'm plain Jane. I got to claim plain Jane on that one.
What?
I don't know how I would have voted. Maybe. You're still surprising me.
Yeah, he does.
Because he's got the cool tortoiseshell going on today, and he's got the cool backdrop with the fall foliage there.
Thank you.
And then he just wants plain apple pie.
I don't know.
You're an enigma, Tom.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Is that true? Yeah. So then I'm thinking, well, what is the direct translation of the phrase "a la mode"? Right? It's French, is it not? I don't.
I think it's all the rage.
I'm going to leave that to you guys.
Yeah.
that
All
what that
the
means?
rage.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I'll take your word.
I can hear
Anybody who puts their body into the description is convincing to me, so I'm going to have to go with what she says.
All right.
I feel like I can hear the clicks across Central Virginia right now going, that's not right.
That's not what it means.
That's not what it means.
So it's a fancy way of saying I'll have what she's having.
Precisely.
There you go. Okay.
Is what you're saying.
And again, if you
like
throw
that.
the arm in it, like Corey says,
Convince
I'll
me.
have what she's having.
Convince me. Yes, that's what I want.
Now he's ready to try the ice cream.
Right. I think mode is either the way or the fashion or something, right? I think. I'm not sure. I don't speak French, but so you're saying I'll have it that way, or I'll have it all the. Okay, I get it.
I think it's it's apple pie day, so I'll have it in the best way possible with ice cream.
I see. I get it now.
I love to hear.
I know, right? Aren't you glad I asked? I'm glad because I just learned
Yeah.
something, and I always love learning silly things
You're
like
always
that.
starting stuff, Tom, I have to say.
He does.
He is the starter. He starts stuff with me and Bill. He's always starting stuff.
It's trouble.
An igniting enigma.
An igniting enigma.
Yeah.
Ignitingly enigmatic.
Yes.
That's hard to say. Okay. I think I got to just do some weather. It's the weekend. Man, we got the parade tomorrow. I'm excited about that. Let's show you what's going on out here right now. Maps, please. Did I hit play right? Is it my fault? Somebody let me know. I don't think I did. See? Wasn't me. Blue skies, man, I love it. On a Friday, 54 degrees already. Man, it's going to be a nice day today. The winds have changed direction a little bit since yesterday, but still, it's going to be a little bit cooler. Yesterday, the upper 60s. Today, probably about the middle 60s ought to do the trick. 50s across the metro. 63 today, mostly sunny, a mild day. Not as breezy. There's a little bit of a breeze in the air, but not quite like the gusty winds we had yesterday. Clear skies tonight, 43. All right. The weekend looks fine. All right, I'll get to that in the 7-day. Let's just discuss our next chance for showers. It looks like Monday afternoon a front's going to come through. There may be a few showers with that. And then we're dry Tuesday. And it looks like a fairly significant event coming for Wednesday. This will be kind of a cold rain overtaking the area early Wednesday. And then it could be just one of those rainy mornings through midday things where we get some significant moisture. And with cool, cloudy conditions, it's the good kind of rain that we'll get. Kind of soaks into the ground a bit. All right, here's a look at the weekend then. As I said, very nice. 65 tomorrow, a little cooler by Sunday, 56. Monday, though, about 70. A cold front gives us a few showers, 51 Tuesday, and 49 Wednesday with the rain. All right, that's your 7-day a la mode. It's nice to say. All right, Virginia this morning will continue after this.
Hello, sunshine. You've been gone too long, but I'm telling you, I'm letting you say.
Good morning to you, friends. Happy Friday. It is December the 3rd. I am super jazzed. We thank you so much for being with us today, live right here on CBS 6. I'm Jessica Noll, delighted to have award-winning business strategist Corey Mosley here in studio. Awesome to see you, buddy.
Well, it's great to be here. I was saying in our preview, I'm just glad to be back with you. I love everybody, right? You got to say that. You love everybody, but it's been a while since we've been together. I think it's been over a month.
Yeah.
So it's great to be back in studio. We've got a full show lined up today.
We sure do.
As we get closer to the weekend and all of
Yes.
these different things. So what have you been up to?
Geez, it's true. I think we saw each other on the Halloween show. You really rocked it. Like that was the royal treatment. If we think back to all that.
I had not been dressed up since I was 13 years old. So that was
Feels
big.
good,
and I'm
doesn't
still
it?
getting messages
Yeah.
about that.
It feels good. I like it. It brings a little levity to the month. Halloween is just October's a great month anyway, but it's a nice way to cap it off. But it's true. We saw each other then, fast forward, and here it is December. So been
I know.
moving and shaking and
I know, it's great.
yeah, traveling and all
Yep.
that kind of fun stuff.
Yep.
But here we are on a Friday.
Yes,
Got a
I
big
love that.
weekend ahead.
I love
Excited
that.
about that. People, places, and things, and
Yes.
fun moments. They're happening all week long and certainly over the weekend to come. And we love featuring them in our daily Everywhere You Are segment. It's part of the show when we share the things that you've shared with us. So be sure to keep watching. We'll unveil what's inside the inbox today around 9:20 this morning.
Got some surprises coming up too. And Gary Weiner from Saxon Shoes is here to tell us all about the 2021 Shoes for the Needy campaign and how you can make a difference this holiday season. Our conversation is coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Looking forward to talking to Gary about that. And then looking forward to this delicious recipe, tequila and shrimp. An interesting combination, especially
I don't
when
eat shrimp,
No,
but I like tequila. I'm just saying.
that's a different meal if we eliminate the shrimp. I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of that. When you put them together, it's bound to be a party. Health advocate and blogger Erika Schlicke ready to show us how easy it is to make tequila lime shrimp. That's coming up in our second half hour. So you like 2 of the 3 of those things, huh?
Yes.
Tequila and lime.
Yes,
Okay,
those are
shrimp
good.
on the side.
Today's Roof Report, sponsored by Roof Renew. Are you worried that your roof shingles are getting brittle, discolored, and perhaps need to be replaced? You should know that there may be a more cost-effective way to extend the life of your aging roof.
The cost to replace the roof for full replacement was prohibitive. That's when I started looking for other options to see if I could extend the life of the roof, and Roof Renew was the first option and best option that we found.
The entire process was just several hours. I mean, most of it was set up and making sure that shingles that had cracked were sealed beforehand. And then the application was very quick. It was less than an hour. It was very pleasant. The smell was organic and actually very pleasant. It smelled like I was in my garden.
Today's Roof Report has been sponsored by Roof Renew.
This segment is sponsored by Saxon Shoes.
Well, we know we have some fabulous businesses here in our Richmond area who really step up and help in the community. Saxon Shoes is certainly one of them. Each year they have an annual campaign to help those in need.
Here to tell us about the 2021 Shoes for the Needy campaign, Gary Weiner, owner of Saxon Shoes. Good morning.
Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Jessica.
It's awesome to see you, Gary. Oh, we're both
I
excited.
know,
We'll step right into this magic. Gary, let's start at the top. I've been out, I've seen you in the store as this campaign is up and running. This is a multi-year campaign. You've been doing this for a long time.
Yes, this is our 29th year.
Oh, wow.
We didn't miss last year during COVID. We still did a collection, so we're real happy about this. I figure we've put 40, 50, 60,000 pair of shoes onto people who need them around the city and the county.
Wow.
For people that this is new to, right? Like myself, 29 years is a long time, but this is new to me. What exactly is the program? What is Shoes for the Needy?
Shoes for the Needy is something that I dreamed up 29 years ago, woke up and said we should do this, honey. And we are collecting used but usable shoes for those who have less than others. You can bring the shoes to either one of our stores, and we have groups, organizations doing collections like paper drives from 20, 30 years ago, classes, churches. You can check our website and get all the information.
So different organizations around town are also helping do a collection. They'll make the contribution to Shoes for the Needy. And then these collections that Saxon Shoes put together goes to certain charities in the community.
Yes, first it's too easy. We make it very easy. You pull up out front. If you have 2 pairs of shoes or 6 bags of shoes from a 4th grade collection, you bring them in the front of the store. We have a collection area. You can drop them off. From there, between Goodwill, Salvation Army, Catholic Christian Charities, St. Joseph's Villa, and I'm leaving one out, I know. But
Well, they're all handy
yeah,
right
they're
here.
all there.
Goochland Cares as well. St.
Goochland
Joseph's,
Cares.
yeah.
They will be coming by our store and picking up shoes sporadically between now and Christmas. And we hope to collect thousands of pairs and get them back out into the community.
I can imagine that there are people watching this right now going, okay, I've got some shoes, maybe I'd like to participate. What are my shoes too old? Are they too worn down? What, I don't think we should be seeing through the floor in the shoes, right? What are the types of shoes that you're really looking for? And, how do people know, hey, if this is something we should donate?
Well, if you think about it, it's December. It's cold. It's going into the winter. I brought a few examples. Boots, duck boots, things like this are spectacular. You know, we are doing kids' shoes, women's shoes for Dress for Success, and other organizations can use these types of shoes. So anything that is used but usable. Sandals are not the most important thing right now.
Right.
But if you think somebody else can get some value out of those shoes, it's a good time to bring them to Saxon.
Gary, a collection like this really does make a difference. You mentioned you were able to keep the campaign going last year. Of course, the need didn't stop last year. Keeping this going and growing is really important to you, isn't it?
Well, you know, my parents brought me up that you should always give back. The better you do, the more you give. If you don't have money, you give time. So we've always been part of that thought process, and I just carry it on. It was instilled by my parents. Everybody in my family believes in it. And we're going to try and push forward as long as we can to help others when we can.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You already said they can drop off. Just tell everybody again where they can actually do the drop-offs.
Either store, Richmond or Fredericksburg. You pull right up out front. You can come in and shop, but if you just want to come in the front door, it's right at the front of the store, and you can see the bin. The signs are right there. And if your organization wants to participate, you go to our website, and you can download these posters. You can use them at your church, your school, your classroom, anywhere you want to make a collection and then bring them to us.
Gary, we mentioned at the beginning Richmond businesses and giving back to the community. You mentioned mom and dad. Some folks may not be aware of what a long-standing tradition in business Saxon Shoes is in the Richmond community.
Well, we've been around. My dad started Saxon in 1953 with my mother, the only employees for about 3 or 4 years. I always love telling people my dad was one of 5 kids in a 2-bedroom apartment growing up in New Jersey. So they came a long way. It took many years of sacrifice, and we grew and grew. And, you know, with the exception of COVID, we've been pretty successful through the years because of the people around Richmond and Henrico and Fredericksburg.
And it's that connection to community. You're giving back to the community. The community has been giving back by coming and shopping Saxon Shoes here and in Fredericksburg.
Well, we try and provide an exceptional shopping experience that you just don't find anywhere near Richmond, hundreds and hundreds of miles. We care about people. We care about their feet. You know, I look around. I know Corey's got some great-looking double buckles on, and your color you're wearing, it's great. And we like to just make people feel good, to work at our store, be on time, try hard, make people happy. End of discussion. You do those things, you'll be successful at Saxon Shoes.
It's an experience unlike any other.
You certainly got 2 customers here for sure.
Thank you so much, Gary. We appreciate you.
Thank you both.
Wish the continued success for this incredible program. Saxon Shoes' 2021 Shoes for the Needy campaign already underway, continuing through December 24th. There are 2 locations, one right here in Richmond at Short Pump Town Center, and the other location, the Village at Spotsylvania Town Center.
For more information, visit saxonshoes.com.
Great program. Make sure you put a collection together, whether it's one or many, it will make a difference. Virginia This Morning returns right after this break. Well, here it is, almost on the nose, 9:21, and we said 9:20.
You did. We're
That's
running.
pretty good.
We're running smooth as silk
That's
today.
right, on schedule. Virginia This Morning is everywhere you are. We love it, checking in with you, our friends and viewers of the show, to see what you're up to and how you've been keeping busy.
We appreciate everyone who shares their fun moments with us. Jessica, what's up first today?
Kathy Roselle of Woodford sent in these photos.
Look at that.
Gasp, of her Christmas cactus. She said this plant in particular, 15 years old, and makes her incredibly happy this time of year. Kathy, I've got some questions for you. Christmas cactuses are like mega my favorite.
Now this is a moment for me.
Whoa.
I thought cactus just were the things that were green and prickly. I didn't know that. I didn't know that this was a thing.
Yes.
This is fantastic.
So typically, you've seen these and maybe you didn't know, Corey. Like when you get this time of year, they're one of those like holiday gifts, right? So you might get it as a cute little thing, in a basket with a bow on it.
I had no idea that was cacti.
Yes, cacti.
Yeah.
They're, I believe, in the succulent family. Kathy, correct me if I'm wrong here. And you can keep them going. Like put them in a pot, put them outside for the summer, bring them in right when they start making those little buds. And this one is gorgeous. 15 years.
You got me on that one. I learned something new every day.
So here's one thing though, Corey. I'm sure friends right now are looking at this because we had this debate last year. Apparently there are actually Christmas cactuses and Thanksgiving cactuses.
Oh, wow.
And
now,
you can tell by
now you're blowing my mind here right now.
You can tell by the shape of the leaf, and I still have not committed that to memory, but this is gorgeous.
I love that. I love that for sure. Well, I've got something cool.
Okay, I'm ready.
That I want to put up.
All right, let's do it.
I had. Oh, are we doing?
No, you tell us.
Oh,
about
yes.
yours.
Oh, fun.
Who is
yes.
This? Who
yeah.
is this?
Yeah. So I had the pleasure of bringing my grandmother back with me after Thanksgiving. So we brought her back to Virginia. She's been here. She's 90. She's probably looking at this right now going, I can't believe he put my face on television. But hello, grandmother. She's 90. Rosalind's with us, and we're going to be taking her back to New Jersey this week. So I was super excited. She's a fun time, as that picture indicates.
Rosalind, I can't wait to meet you. I hope you guys had a smooth trip down.
Yeah, we did.
Was good.
We did. She had a ball this week.
That is terrific.
We did all her favorite things. So.
Do you call Rosalind grandmother or
Of course,
Nana?
grandma.
Grandma?
Yeah.
Okay.
New Jersey. We don't do the. I think you got to go further down to do that stuff.
Grandma. Nice to see you, Rosalind, and so glad you guys had a great trip. Hope it's a swift and safe trip home when you make your way back up to New Jersey. And speaking of sharing some magic, this happened just yesterday. I was out doing some production, some gift shopping in the Petersburg area, all over the Petersburg region. This was taken at the Oak. It's an antique store, totally awesome, by the way, in Old Town. Virginia This Morning viewers Betty from Tennessee. Betty has the lavender sweatshirt on, and Inga from Germany. She lives here now. They were both there. They were shopping. They were a hoot. Apparently they go in every Thursday, check out what's going on at the Oak, have a little lunch, come back, make their purchases. I think Magic Bear was the one. But Betty said to me yesterday, "You look a lot like the lady on TV." And I said, "It must be the lights in here." And then we giggled and got to visit.
They sometimes people in the picture look like fun. They look like they like to have a good time.
Maybe
There's some tequila involved. I don't know.
It was hard to wrangle the ladies for that photo. They did not stand still, but Betty and Inga, we're glad you stood still for us for a moment to get that one done. So a lot of fun.
I want to party with
and
them.
if you guys have some shopping to do, head to the Oak. Everywhere it looked, great gift ideas.
We're keeping that between us.
Yeah.
I like how you dropped that down. Are you having fun? Well, we'd like to share in the adventure with you, with your family and friends, while staying connected to you.
Absolutely. It is the highlight of every day. Send us a video, a picture, or comment to our Virginia This Morning Facebook or Instagram page. Of course, you can email them to us directly, virginiathismorning@WTVR.com.
Now, it's that time of the year to start enjoying parades. The 38th annual Dominion Energy Christmas Parade is back on Broad Street in Richmond this Saturday, December 4th.
I thought you were going to start singing, I got to clear the pipes. I love a parade.
No one wants me to do that on live television.
No one wants me to do that either. The parade begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. You can watch it in person along Broad Street. Won't that be awesome? Or you can tune in to CBS 6 to see it live, broadcast right here, or watch it on WTVR.com. Hope we see you right here on the other side of the break.
Thanks for watching Virginia This Morning on CBS 6. Before he passed away last year, a Fluvanna County man was the last living veteran in Virginia to survive the date, which has lived in infamy. In this Best of Heroes Among Us, CBS 6 anchor Greg McQuade tells the story of the man whose memories of the attack on Pearl Harbor were still vivid nearly 80 years later.
This is called Lake Monticello.
For as far back as he can remember.
Well, I thought this was a great spot to build a house.
Len Gardner has been drawn to the water.
That's all there is to do is relax.
We ran our mouth too much.
The 98-year-old is admiral of his own Navy in Fluvanna County.
We've had boats, we had canoes, sailboats.
But the waters in Len's life haven't always been this calm.
I just came out of the hatch.
Early one Sunday morning, nearly 80 years ago,
There comes the plane right over the mountain there.
Len's life would change forever.
And I was there, right there at the time it happened.
December 7th, 1941.
Japan, like its infamous Axis partners, struck first and declared war afterwards.
Death and destruction arrived by air.
And it was a big boom.
Len was serving on the destroyer USS Reed when 350 Japanese planes attacked Pearl Harbor.
Well, I looked up the bridge there, and there's my boss waving his arms and shouting, so I couldn't hear him because of the noise.
Sleeping crew members brushed aside Len's warning.
Well, I'm up there shaking him, and, come on, man, we're under attack. Well, you can imagine the kind of reception that got. When our first guns started firing, they got the message in a hurry.
All around Len, smoke was rising and ships sinking.
It was just chaos out there, and it was terrible, especially the burning fuel oil. Guys were on the bottom trying to get out.
The assault thrust America and the 20-year-old sailor into World War II.
You don't have history in mind at that time, but you knew the situation was changed.
2,400 Americans died that fateful day, but there was little time to mourn.
It was spooky because we didn't know what was out there. And it was spooky.
As the destroyer's signalman, Len witnessed the war in the Pacific from New Guinea to Midway unfold right in front of him.
And then the torpedo planes appeared, and they came in low on the water. That was scary.
Fear ended with America's victory 4 years later. Len settled in Virginia, married, and started a family.
That was after the war.
He founded the county newspaper and served on the board of supervisors.
That's my mother and myself and my brother.
78 years after the attack, the ranks of eyewitnesses are thinning.
That was taken in 1942.
Len is one of the last known survivors in Virginia.
Yeah, I know it. It seems like a long time.
This proud veteran is still serving in a way. Len attends the Pearl Harbor ceremony every December at the War Memorial.
Those who want to hear it, I guess I'm willing to tell it.
He feels it's his duty to represent those
That's right.
who have gone before him.
That's right. I realize I'm unusual and to be still living. I think I'm the only one.
This living link to the past counts his blessings every day.
Oh, I was very lucky. I was very lucky.
Now that this sailor's rough waters are finally at peace.
Oh, it's very comfortable. Very comfortable.
Or Heather Sullivan?
She thought I was. All right, well, we like to stay connected to you, and we were just getting comfortable here, comfortable and connected. We enjoy your company each and every weekday morning. There are several ways for you to enjoy Virginia this morning. Of course, you can stream the show live from 9 to 10 on WTVR.com, and then our segments are posted on our show website, WTVR.com/VTM.
You can also watch our live show on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Android TV channels. Just search WTVR Richmond in your app store.
This segment is sponsored by VCU Health's Heart Transplant Center.
Surgery on the heart can be daunting and difficult for individuals and their families to process and navigate. Joining us today to share her insight and more, Dr. Ina Chukina, cardiologist and medical director of heart transplant with VCU Health. It's great to see you, doctor.
Good morning, Jessica.
Looking forward to this conversation, Dr. Chukina. As the director of heart transplant with VCU Health, when is it typical that a patient would be coming in to see you or working with you?
Well, we work with all kinds of patients with heart failure, but primarily focusing our expertise on patients with advanced heart failure. What it is the most severe form of heart failure, when the patients feel short of breath, severely symptomatic, exertion intolerance with activities that we all take for granted, such as self-care, walking, bathing, cooking. And they may have symptoms at rest. So those patients with severe heart failure come and see us, and we evaluate them for therapies that we have here at VCU to offer.
By the time these patients are coming to see you, as you said, with advanced stage or end stage heart failure, they've been on this heart failure journey for some time, haven't they?
That's absolutely true. So the patients come to us from different avenues. Most of them are referred from their providers, medical doctors in the community who have followed them for a number of years and treated them diligently for heart failure. And some patients refer themselves, but it truly takes years to progress to this condition for some patients, and others progress very rapidly. So every individual journey is very different, so to speak, but most of them have taken medications for a number of years, and at some point these medications become less effective and much less tolerable for this individual, so they are looking for other options such as heart transplant or implantation of heart pumps.
Dr. Schlicke, the VCU Health Heart Transplant team has a reputation of being the best of the best, and by the time these patients are coming to work with you, their options could include heart transplantation. It provides hope, I would imagine, for so many patients and families.
Thank you for saying that. Really, we are very proud of our team here at VCU. And yes, we have the best-in-class team of experts here that are very focused and very dedicated to helping these patients get in their second chance at life for those who are even in danger of not surviving in the next 1 or 2 years due to their progressive heart condition.
We have about a minute left in our conversation, Doctor, and I wanted to ask the question you mentioned. You know, it's incredibly gratifying to see these patients and their families gain maybe a second chance at life, a second lease on life. Why do you think it's so important for folks watching today to reach out and explore this as an option and talk with the team?
Well, I think it's an extremely important question that you're asking right now. The thing is that once the patients reach this stage, their condition becomes progressing very rapidly, and they may be dying within the next few months. It's important to establish this connection with heart failure program before other organ systems fail and the individual becomes too sick to undergo this kind of therapy. So we are trying to spread the word in the community so people are aware of the condition and know that there is help for them.
Time is of the essence, and there are possibilities. Dr. Erika Schlicke, thank you so much for making time. We appreciate you.
My pleasure.
VCU Health's Heart Transplant Center is located at 1200 East Marshall Street right here in Richmond. For more information, you can call the team 804-828-4571 or visit the website vcuhealth.org. Connect on social media at VCU Health. And please stay with us. There's still much more Virginia This Morning coming up. Welcome back to Virginia This Morning, live right here on CBS 6. Tequila is a perfect cocktail base and very versatile to be used in a marinade. In this segment, one of our favorite health bloggers and health advocates shares her easy-to-make tequila lime shrimp recipe. Take a look.
I think we can all agree that everybody absolutely loves tacos. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make a grilled tequila lime shrimp with cilantro lime sauce on grain-free tortillas, and these tacos are going to change your life. So we're going to start by making our marinade, and I've got some extra virgin olive oil here, and I'm going to be adding in a 1/4 cup of lime juice, and I've got a 1/4 cup of tequila, and you can use any tequila. I'm using a white one, and I've got some garlic powder, some onion powder, sea salts, and I've got the zest of one of the limes that I've used, and we're We're gonna go ahead and add that in, and I've got about 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped cilantro, and that's it. That's what's gonna make our marinade. So we're gonna go ahead and whisk this together, and I've got my shrimp here, and now I'm using peeled and deveined shrimp that's already ready to go, and I've just put it in the bowl here, and we're gonna go ahead and put our marinade on it. And now it's up to you how long you wanna marinate it. The longer, the better it's gonna taste, but I would say at the minimum you wanna do at least 30 minutes. So that's it, that's all that's gonna happen here. We're just gonna go ahead and get this combined, make sure it's all mixed in there, and I'm gonna put these in the fridge for about 30 to 60 minutes, and we will come back and we will put these on the grill. While our shrimp is marinating, we can go ahead and take advantage of the time and make our cilantro lime sauce that is gonna tie these tacos together and be so good. So I've got 1 bunch of fresh cilantro here, and I'm gonna be using my food processor for this to make it super easy, and also because it'll help to emulsify the sauce a little bit. So we've got our cilantro, and I've got our extra virgin olive oil here. I've got the juice of 1 lime that we're using, and I have 1 shallot, and we can just go ahead and toss it in. I like to half it, and then the food processor is gonna take care of the rest of it. I've got some garlic powder and my sea salt, and that's it. Now we just need to put the lid on our food processor and let it do the work for us. And you can always take a look at the sauce. If you want it to be a little runnier, you can add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, but I like it like this, a little bit heartier, just so that we want it to stick on our tacos and on top of our shrimp. So that's it. Now we're ready to get the shrimp out of the fridge and pop them on the grill. And our shrimp have been marinating for about an hour, and I've gone ahead and skewered them on some metal skewers here. Now, you can use wood skewers, you can use metal skewers, whatever you prefer, and we're gonna take these out to the grill. We're gonna grill them about 3 to 5 minutes on each side until they turn opaque, and our shrimp will be ready to enjoy. All our hard work is done, the shrimp is off the grill, and it's ready to assemble our tacos and enjoy and dive in. So I've gone ahead and heated some grain-free tortillas just on my burner, just for a couple of minutes each side. And we're gonna start by making a little bit of a layer of our cilantro sauce down at the bottom of the tortillas. And then we're gonna add in some of our grilled shrimp. And you can stop here, you can put a little bit of extra cilantro on it, or you can put some more sauce on the top. I also like to add a little bit of pico, so I went ahead and make a pico that is on my blog as well, and you can add that to the top. And that's it, our tacos are ready to enjoy. I'm gonna go ahead and finish filling the rest of these in, and this is gonna be a delicious, easy weeknight lunch, dinner, fancy lunch on the weekend, whatever you want to do with it. These tacos are delicious. They're going to be your new go-to. And if you don't want to turn them into tacos, you can always just enjoy the shrimp as well. So you can find this recipe on my blog, thetrailtohealth.com, and you can find other healthy and delicious recipes in my cookbook, Wandering Palate, which is available on my website and on Amazon as well.
All right, so Corey, you have already shared you are not a huge fan of shrimp, but you just told me I like tacos.
I do like tacos. So that's the part, that's the part that was most interesting. I feel guilty though, because I feel like I should be like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to eat that shrimp taco that I don't eat in real life.
No, it's perfect because again, you can be like team whatever kind of other taco, and then, then you can have your molten lava cake. And so when we go to the restaurant, the shrimp tacos will still be left. I can have those, I can have that apple pie, like things are awesome.
Yeah, my extended tacos is 2 ground beef and 1 chicken, please.
Oh. So
hold the sour cream, hold the avocado, guacamole. I don't want. Now see, it's those faces. This is why I don't tell anybody. I'm not telling anybody.
I wasn't judging. Maybe a tiny bit.
This segment is sponsored by Power Swabs.
All right, let's talk about celebrating. Get back into our normal routines as much as possible. For some people, that means going back to the gym. For others, it means catching up with friends over coffee or maybe even lunch. Whatever the routine, we all want to look healthier. Lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is joining us this morning, and she's going to share how you can feel great and look great in only 5 minutes a day. Hey, Annette, good to see you again.
Oh, good to see you. Thank you so much for having me.
Before we even get started, we are visiting virtually this morning, and I just wanted to ask how your little dog's doing, because I miss her when you come in. I miss you too. Is the little dog,
Thank
Ella,
you.
doing okay?
Thank you. Yes, yes, and I'm glad you brought the dog up because our products, there's zero animal cruelty, so that's why I love that you even brought her up.
Okay. All right, let's get to work here because we got some
Let's
ground to
do it.
cover a little bit. You say yellow
Yes.
teeth can make you look old or older.
Yes, but believe it or not, when you have yellow teeth, it makes you look older and unhealthy. And if you think about it, we spend a fortune to look younger, but if you smile and your teeth are yellow, it is all people are going to see. And Power Swabs within 5 minutes can remove those yellow stains, making you look years younger.
Okay.
How
All right.
exciting.
And you know, we are getting to catch up with some friends using social distancing. And when you take off the mask, you want to see some bright, clean teeth. Tell us how Power Swabs helps that.
Yes, well, I'm a morning person, as are you, so I cannot live without my coffee. And if you think about it, the stains in the coffee cup are what end up on your teeth. And what I love about Power Swabs, it's a mild patented tooth detergent derived from coconuts, so it removes the stains and then whitens your teeth. So the stains are gone, they're not just covered up. And not only does Power Swabs is it effective on your natural teeth, but it's also effective on the caps, crowns, and veneers, which is so wonderful because we used to have to pay so much money to replace those and it was painful, but now it'll remove the stains from the caps, crowns, and veneers. And because I travel and I'm on the go, we have this wonderful stain out stick that once you have your coffee in the morning, or maybe you're out with your friends drinking wine, you don't have to worry about that stain. You just swab this on your teeth and it lifts the stains before having time to set in. And we're throwing one in with your order today. So exciting.
That is very good. All right, so let's talk a little bit about routines because we all have our own. We don't leave a lot of time, flex time in them anymore. And so let's talk about how we can get the results that we want almost instantly.
Yeah, well, I mean, we go to the gym because we want to look better and feel better, spend tons of money on weight loss plans, all to look great. But the first thing people see when they meet you is your smile. And that's what Power Swabs can help you with. Literally in 5 minutes, brightening that smile and taking years off your appearance and almost instant gratification because it's 2 shades whiter in 5 minutes, 6 shades whiter in 1 week.
All right, so, you know, we're all getting bombarded by messages all the time from all kinds of products. What sets Power Swab apart from all the others?
So many things. It's been on the market for about 10 years while other products have come and gone. Finally, a professionally whitened look that you can do in the convenience of your own home for a fraction of the cost. And listen, trays, gels, and strips, they work, but at what cost? They're painful, time-consuming, and messy. So there's no mess, no fuss. Hydrates the enamel, so 0 to minimal sensitivity. Removes stains from the caps, crowns, and veneers. I'm a former dental hygienist. I highly recommend it, and it was created by a dentist. I mean, you can't beat that. And on average, 2 shades whiter in 5 minutes, 6 shades whiter in 1 week, lasting up to 6 months. And again, we have that stain out stick for when you're on the go.
And that special offer, you're going to throw in the stain out stick? Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, we are. Free shipping and throwing in that stain out stick that you're not going to want to leave home without it. It's so easy to use. And remember, Power Swabs last up to 6 months.
All right, fantastic, folks. Order Power Swabs now by calling 800-973-1023. Take advantage of this special offer, 40% off plus free shipping plus we're going to get a free quick stick pen. For more information, go to powerswabs.com. Stay with us. Virginia This Morning returns after a quick break.
So here it is. We've been waiting all week for this hour of fun together with Corey, and we're tiptoeing into the end of the show.
I know. We say, I mean, you know, it's redundant, but it does move so fast.
Time flash when you're having.
And we've got good energy in the studio. We've got some people dancing off camera.
Yeah,
so
team's ready.
Yeah, keeping the energy ready. Are they ready to go?
I didn't want to tell you. It's because it's close to 10.
Is that dancing to the door?
It's close to 10, and then everybody's wrapped up.
Okay.
So I know you've been on the edge of your seat all morning.
Yes.
To revisit our conversation about the Christmas cactus.
Yes.
Right? So Kathy sent this in. I think we're going to take a picture of this glorious Christmas cactus again. You know what? Yesterday when I was down in the Petersburg area and I was shopping, we stopped into the Prince George Regional Heritage Center. They've got an incredible museum down there and a really cool gift shop. I love a good museum gift shop. When we went in, guess what they had there?
Cacti?
Yeah, they had cacti.
Cactuses?
Cactuses. One of the members had been, because that's what we do as plant people, we split that Christmas cactus. And then we like grow the little sprouts and offshoots and whatever.
Right.
So yesterday, I kid you not, I picked up one. It says Christmas cactus gold, which I've never seen before and I won't see till next year. I have to plant it and let it grow.
I have to tell you, what I find most fascinating about what you just said, I am excited about the ease at which you can just reference these situations that come up here. Like you were just ready with a cactus story, and I think that's pretty interesting. Now,
and I can tell that you're like, oh, I have to wait a year to see this bud come on this Christmas cactus and how this is going to look.
What was cool is I just like the fact that I'm learning all these new nuanced things about you that I didn't know. Like you like to overpay at museum gift shops. Because you know that, you do know that stuff's triple, right?
Whoa, hold on.
Wait, or you have coupon?
No. The prices at this museum gift shop in Prince George Regional Heritage Center, go there now. They had this Bohemian Czech crystal punch bowl that, honest to goodness, friends. Yes, I know. You're like, when was the last time you made punch? If I had this punch bowl.
Bohemian punch bowl.
I'd be making it every day. I promise you, I think there was a 1 missing from the price on this. It took both arms to carry this punch bowl. It was so heavy, so beautiful, almost.
Oh, okay.
Almost. I left it so that friends could go out and check it out because that thing filled with eggnog this time of year would just be the ticket.
Okay. So you're saying it was a good price?
It was a mega awesome price. Like, it is ripe for the picking right now, team. If you know anybody who needs a beautiful crystal punch bowl, get out there.
Yeah, if a punch bowl's at the top of your list.
And Christmas cactuses, both on the top of my list, as is Corey. It was great having him join us today. Thank you for watching Virginia This Morning, every weekday morning with us. We sure look forward to seeing you right back here Monday morning starting at 8:56.
Enjoy a great and safe weekend.
Awesome to see you, buddy.
It was great to
had some fun.
Hang out with you.
Had a little tiny bit of fun.
Yes, talk cactus.